Most men wait 6 months to find out she's emotionally unstable, but I can show you how to find out in about 30 seconds. And look, man, I get it. The honeymoon phase is pretty amazing. However, as high as those highs can be, if her lows are extreme as well, she's probably displaying a personality trait called high neuroticism, which is just a fancy way of saying she's more sensitive to negative emotions than the average person. But here's the kicker. Neuroticism is the single biggest predictor of relationship failure. And you can spot it early with something I call the no test. Early on, deny a small request. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're genuinely expressing a boundary. So like, for example, if she asks you to cancel plans with friends to stay in, you could politely say, no, I'd actually prefer to stick to the plan. A secure woman respects the boundary. A high neuroticism woman will react disproportionately with anger, coldness, or stiffness, right? Just withdrawing. But don't get me wrong, I'm not asking you to go around sabotaging future dates. Just see how she responds by pausing for like 5 seconds. If she seems reasonable and even respectful to your no, then you can reward that by suggesting a new time and date to make it up to her. But here's the problem. Most of you are likely high in trait agreeableness, which is basically the nice guy trait. If that suggestion makes you feel uncomfortable and even like guilty, then I know something about you. You're likely to see the red flags in any woman, but paint it white because you're probably lonely, and I don't mean that in an ugly way. Now, you might be thinking, Chris, I just don't like being rude to people. I'm not asking you to be rude, I promise. I'm just saying, if you communicate boundaries early on and she reacts negatively to it, then you have an insight into the future. And standards are something you build for yourself and others. So if you like this content, go ahead and double tap, leave a like, and 100% share this with some newly single friend who could use this advice, because God knows sometimes people wear masks, and my job is to help you figure out who you're really dealing with as quickly as humanly possible, so that way you can find the one. Thank you.